Okay, so here I've got my rectangle. On the x-axis is 3 and up on the y-axis is 4. And for part A, we're rotating that around the x-axis. So this is our x-axis right here, and what we're going to do is take it and rotate it around. So here you can see when we rotate it around, we get a circular shape. We have to kind of picture this going all the way around, so it would be a cylinder. When I look at the cylinder, the radius would be 4, and the height of my cylinder would be this side, this dimension right here, which is that 3. So when we rotate it around the x-axis, we get a cylinder with a radius of 4 and a height of 3. Okay, so for part B, I'm starting with the same rectangle, but instead of going over the x-axis, this time we're going over the y-axis. So we're going to take our rectangle and we're going to rotate it around the the y-axis. So again, that gives us this circular shape here, but the difference here is this time the radius is 3 because that's the part that's swinging around to make the circle. So here we would have a radius of 3 and the height of our cylinder would be 4. All right, so for part C, we're taking our same rectangle, but this time we're rotating it around the line y equals 5. So that's a horizontal line at 5. So when we spin it, it's not going to be a cylinder this time because it's not getting spun right on one of its edges. It's actually going to have a hole in the middle and look a lot more like a roll of toilet paper. So here, when I take this and spin it, let's see, I need to line it up. It would spin like this. And that would be my hole in the middle there. So it would have a height of 3, across would be 4, and then this hole that we see in the middle here would be formed by this part rotating around. So if we look at that, that would have a radius of 1. So from 4 to 5 is 1. So that means the hole in the center of my cylinder would have a radius of 1. All right, so for part D, we're taking this same rectangle, and this time we're rotating it around the line x equals 5. So this is a little bit different, again, because we have this gap here. So when we rotate it, it's going to make like that roll of toilet paper again. So when I take this and rotate it around, we're going to end up with this hole in the middle here. Our I can't call it a radius because we're taking some of it out, but this chunk right here would be 3 across, because from when we spin that around, and it would still have a height of 4. If I look at the size of the hole here, from 3 to 5 is 2, so spinning that around would create a radius of the hole in the middle with a radius of 2.